Welcome back, everyone. Coach Blake of the Black Faker here today to give you some bad news. I apologize. You might not want to hear bad news. I'm gonna keep the video short. I don't want to keep you guys here longer than you need to be. So as far as the bad news goes, I'm gonna start with some good news first. So every single Saturday, we're gonna have some type of group coaching session. I guess you can call it a seminar, but it's more hands-on coaching than it actually is like you sit there and just listen. I also want to plan to have special guests in the future, special high-low guests in the future come in and sit on these. These will be an hour long, and they're going to be role specific for each weekend. This week coming up, starting on July 17th, it's going to be mid lane. And then the next role, I'm looking at my calendar because it's up there. The next week is going to be ADC. And so you don't attend these expecting advice from other roles, right? If I'm coming to a top meeting, I expect only top advice. I expect only top VODs, high elo stuff. Like that's what I expect. And that's what you're going to get. So every single week is going to be a different role. There's no limit. If you really want to sit in all 5 of those roles, because you're one of those players where you feel like, if I have all this information, I can climb easier, knowing what other roles do and what other roles want and what other champs do, by all means sit in all of them. There's no commitment. If you don't want to show up, you don't have to show up. It's not forced. You don't have to be there every single week. You don't have to be every single time. It's just open door. If you want to come, show up. If you don't want to come, by all means, don't show up. For more information on that, join my Discord and go to the important news tab. That's where you're going to have a description of what it's about, what's going to be consisting of, and how to participate. Now, for the bad news here, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been uploading guides anymore, or any other content for that matter, like is it clickbait and stuff like that. And there's a reason for that. Making the content on YouTube, I love making the content, don't get me wrong. I love helping you guys get better, but a huge issue with what I have is pertaining to what's happening with League right now. What's happening with League right now is that a lot of the players that are playing League don't really care too much about getting better. They don't really care too much about improving. And as a content creator that's kind of dedicated to that, it kind of hurts. You know what I mean? And I'm not really in it for the views. I'm in it to help people. And I just feel like I can't really have that commitment if I'm not sure if I'm helping people. So yes, you're gonna have to be a Patreon to get my tier list, to get my guides, and to get all that extra goodness. They're gonna be in-depth guides. They're not gonna be little 5-minute things. I want to make content for the people that I know for sure want to get better, right? If you're going to be a Patreon, I know you're actually dedicated to improving and I know you're ready to do it. And that's what I want. That's why I want to make my content. Before, when I first started making my content, that's what everybody wanted to do. Everybody wanted to improve, but now I just don't feel it. And I don't feel motivated to constantly make that content. What everybody wants to have now is entertainment. What everybody wants to have now is the funny stuff. And that's what my podcasts are for. That's what my reactions are for. I just want to make it because, hey, it makes you guys happy. But when it comes to guides and stuff like that, I really want it to be shown like, hey, I'm watching this because I really want to learn from you and I just can't wait for you to make more because I really need it. I really want to improve. I really want to climb to that next rank. I'm tired of being here. That's the type of players that I want to watch my content. And I know, like I said, if you're on that Patreon, if you're paying for it, you obviously want to become better. I know to put 1,010% into my content because I know that you are trying to get to that next level. So as far as content in the future goes for this channel, it's just going to be podcast and it's just going to be reaction videos, a couple of patch notes here and there, of course, but that's for the most part, that's what it's going to be. So I'm sorry for that bad news. I know a lot of you guys might unsubscribe because that's not why you're here. I know some of you guys will just stick around anyway because you just like talking to me. I like talking to y'all too, but these podcasts are just going to consist of things that are about League of Legends at the moment, maybe some random stuff here or there, but more or less about League of Legends in general. Going to have some special guests on here, whether they're famous or not. Going to have some guests, so it's still going to be nice. I'm still going to put my heart and soul into that content there because I do want to make you guys happy. I do want you guys to enjoy yourselves. It kind of pains me in one way because I don't want my content to be paywalled basically, but at the end of the day, I know that's for the best because I know that those are the players that are going to give their 1,010%. So if you want more information about how to join my Patreon, link in the description below. If you want more information on how to join that like group coaching session or seminar-ish, it's like I said, it's more hands-on, so I'm going to call it a group coaching session. By all means, join my Discord and go to that important news tab. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope this isn't a downer to your day. I hope you guys are still okay. I hope you guys are still staying safe. Until next time, you know what I always say. Thank you for what? Approaching this like a coach.